Many young girls would love to become successful and even world-renowned ice skaters. Visions of competing in the Olympics and winning the gold surely fills the minds of many promising young athletes, and that they will do anything to achieve such a lofty goal. There is no doubt that this dream can take turns for the worse, much like it did in the Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding debacle. You'd think it doesn't get any worse than that, until you learn the story of Annora Petrova. Annora Petrova was born in Portland, Oregon to Mikhail Petrovic and Nancy Petrova. At the age of 6, she began trying her hand at skating. Then, having taken to ice skating, she began taking figure skating lessons by the age of 10 and competed and won championship when she was 13 at the Crystal Classic. Thereafter, she was taught by famous figure skating trainer Sergei Polichev. It was the night before her first championship win that things started to take a strange turn for her. That night, she was experiencing a lot of anxiety in anticipation of the competition, so started occupying herself on the internet. For fun, she googled her own name and surprisingly found a Wikipedia page about herself that said she would win the next night's championship at Crystal Classic. She assumed that her father or figure skating club had made the page as a way to inspire her to win. When she asked her dad about this, he flatly denied that he made the page. Strangely, each time she would check her Wikipedia page before every competition, it consistently and accurately predicted her subsequent victories at every tournament. Annora worked hard to be good enough to compete in the Olympics, and Sergei pushed her hard to be at the peak of her condition to win. However, she wanted to win a chance at the Olympics so bad that when it came to try out at the sectionals, she decided to sort of cheat and influence her Wikipedia page, so she wrote, "Annora won the Olympics." When she tried to update the page, instead of displaying what she wanted, it contained the following statement instead. "Annora Petrova is selfish little bitch who is going to get what she deserves." Annora immediately thought it was the work of Brie, a friend and competitor. She decided to write her a letter to explain the situation. At the Olympic trials, one of the blades on Brie's skate flew off and sliced Annora across the forehead, causing her to bleed significantly. Everyone put the blame on Annora because she was the only one allowed access to her rival's skate before the competition. She denied the accusation, but no one believed her. One of the people in the stands made a remark that Annora got what she deserved, just as the same as what was written on the Wikipedia page. The page continued to have horrible description of Annora and prediction one tragedy after another. It read that she was a pathetic little orphan and that her real parents had died in a terrible accident. When Annora tried to contact her parents after reading this paragraph on the page, she heard nothing but laughter on the other end. When she eventually viewed call records from her parents' phone, it did not show those specific calls that she tried to make. A few days later, her parents died in a tragic road accident. Annora went into depression and later got admitted to a hospital where she was given adequate treatment to recover. Gradually, Annora returned to normal life, moved to Europe and resumed skating practices. She abandoned her habit of checking the page and started becoming a success at her craft again. Unfortunately, before an audition for the ice circus, she relapsed into her old habit of checking the page to see possible results of her figure skating endeavors. It was written on the page that Annora Petrova was born on the 5th of May and died on 24th of October 2010. She was a winner of American junior skating. She died as a lonely orphan because she was greedy. Annora was then found dead at her computer in Prague, Czech Republic. Following investigation, the police later found out that the call which Annora put through to her parents did not connect, and her letter to Brie has never been delivered.